Okay, let's just jump right in. We aren't talking about a popular manga today. Not really.
No, we're talking about something else entirely. A social phenomenon.
A force of nature, really. I mean, an economic scale of over 1 trillion yen.
Yeah,
That's just staggering.
it is. We are, of course, talking about Kimetsu no Yaiba, or as many of you know it, Demon Slayer.
And the numbers, they just don't feel real. Over 150 million copies sold in Japan. And the movie, Mugen Train,
Oh, the movie!
it earned over 40 billion yen. It actually beat Spirited Away.
It became the highest-grossing film in Japanese history, which is no small feat.
Right. So for this deep dive, we want to look at the overview, the what, and then really unpack the why. Why this story?
Exactly. So let's set the scene. We're in Japan's Taisho era, I think early 20th century.
A really cool mix of traditional Japan and this creeping Western modernization.
And our protagonist is Tanjiro Kamado. He's not a prince, not a chosen one. He's a kind kid who sells charcoal.
Which makes him immediately relatable. But then the story hits you with this just brutal, inciting incident.
It's incredibly dark. Tanjiro comes home and his entire family has been slaughtered by an Onya demon.
The only survivor is his little sister, Zuko. But, well, she's been turned into a demon herself.
And that sets up his entire motivation. It's so clear. He joins the Demon Slayer Corps for 2 reasons.
Find a cure for Nezuko.
And defeat the original demon, the big bad, Muzan Kibutsuji.
Along the way, he teams up with a few others. You've got Zenitsu, who's a total coward until he passes out.
And then he's a genius swordsman, and of course, Inosuke.
The guy in the boar mask, he's just wild.
It ran in Weekly Shonen Jump from 2016 to 2020. And what's interesting is that it ended right at its peak. They didn't drag it out.
Which is so rare. Okay, so that's the what. Let's pivot to the why. Why did this get so big? For a while, it was just another popular manga.
It was the anime. That was the catalyst, no question.
The 2019 adaptation by Ufotable, right?
Yes, and specifically, episode 19, the animation quality in that single episode was so breathtaking, it created a global explosion of interest. It just elevated everything.
But visuals alone don't sell 150 million books. There's something in the characters, in Tanjiro.
You're right. He isn't a typical shonen hero. He is defined by his empathy.
Yeah, he doesn't just kill the demons.
No. He holds their hands as they dissolve into dust. He grieves for them because he sees the tragic human they used to be. It gives the story this incredible soundness.
And the sibling bond. It's not a romance between the leads.
That was a masterstroke. Focusing on a brother protecting his sister made it universal. Everyone could root for them. Kids, parents, everyone. No awkward love triangles.
Now, here's a nugget I found in the production backstory. This is fascinating. The author's original pitch was way darker.
Oh, yeah. The draft called Kisatsu no Nagar. The hero was blind and had prosthetic limbs. It was incredibly bleak.
Yeah. So what changed?
An editor, basically. The editor suggested using the logic from Hunter x Hunter. If the world is grim and the side characters are eccentric, your main character needs to be the normal one, the anchor.
The person the audience can hold on to. That's brilliant.
And it paid off. That relatability even extended to the villain, Muzan. You remember that one scene?
The power harassment meeting.
Exactly. He just destroys his own subordinates for no good reason. And so many office workers in Japan saw that and went, I know that guy.
It became a meme. So you have this perfect mix. It's easy for kids to grasp, good versus evil. But it has this writerly depth for adults.
Plus, it moves fast. Key characters actually die, so the stakes always feel real.
It's a perfect storm.
Yeah.
It's huge everywhere. The U.S., France, Taiwan. It really tapped into something.
Something universal, I think.
So I guess that leaves us with one last thought. If the biggest hero of our time is a boy who weeps for his enemies, what does the success of that kind of hero say about what the world is looking for right now?
Maybe that we're all craving a little more compassion in our own fights.
Something to think about. That's our deep dive. We'll get you next time.